Alright, hi everyone, good evening. I hope you're all feeling good today, tonight, whenever. I'm feeling fine myself. And yeah, I'm going to be doing some Pokemon Legends Arceus in a couple hours, but I do want to play this because it's been a hot minute since I last played this game, and I did stream this game about 5 years ago, but back then my audio setup was absolute shit, and I believe back then I played it on like an emulator because it was kind of hard to get this game like it wasn't on the fucking Wii U or Wii Virtual Console for one, so I didn't really have any other options back then. And let me tell you something, this game doesn't fucking really work on emulators. Like, you have to jump through like 50 million hoops to get it working, and even then it doesn't work properly. So for this playthrough, we're going to be playing it on actual hardware. Not only that, but it is a Nintendo 64 modified with what is called a Nintendo 64... What's it called? I think it's called N64 HDMI. Like, it's all one word. I could be wrong on that, but it's made by Pixel FX, and it's basically an HDMI upscaling chip that's built into the system. And it works pretty well. I tested it last night, works fantastic, and I've been tweaking the settings a little bit. And yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this game on actual hardware. I've got my N64 controller in my hands, got a memory pack as well, because this is one of the few games that's like a very long game, relatively speaking, but doesn't have a battery backup. So you need a memory pack to actually save this game, which kinda sucks, but hey, you know, I guess Konami didn't want to spring for battery backup back then, because that's how you had to get saves on cartridges. So let me just get this started, hang on. Should be working now. There we go. So this is one of my favourite Nintendo 64 games. I feel like this is going to get content claimed, but I don't even care. If it does get content claimed and blocked worldwide, I'll just edit it out later. But yeah, look at them crispy pixels. Again, this is not emulation, this is like real hardware. I was really obsessed with this game when I was younger. I'm going to talk about that when I play it. The best way I can describe this is a platformer meets Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Like, it kinda borrows from Zelda in a few regards, which I will talk about when I play the game. But yeah, this is a game that I've got a lot of nostalgia for. Like, this game was by Konami, but for some reason it has never been re-released in the form of like a virtual console release, and I don't think it's coming to Switch Online either, so yeah, it's kind of weird that they, you know, opt to not do that. Oh, by the way, before we start, real quick, I'm just going to get this out of the way now. I noticed that the American version of this game has a different logo from the European version. Like, here's the American logo, which you can see in the corner as well, but just for comparison. 1 second, while I try to grab a corner of that. Right, there we go. So here's the American logo. It looks okay. I don't like how gigantic the word ninja is compared to everything else. You can barely see the word starring. Here is the European logo, which I grew up with. This is what it looked like on our box art and on the game title screen. I think this one is much more... You can call it, like, bias if you want, but I think this one looks much more, like, visually pleasing. And the wording, the spacing of it is, like, better. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, just so you guys have, like, you know, the familiarity, I guess I'll just have the US logo up for this playthrough. So I've already got a save file in here. Also, yes, I was playing Superman 64, so don't mind that. I delete that. That was just a test save file that I was doing when I was like fucking around with this. It was just like 10 minutes into the game, so it's nothing really. Alright, let's start. Stato. So this game has a really fucking bizarre storyline. I've never played any of the other Goemon games, I've only ever played this one and a tiny bit of its sequel on N64. But yeah, the story is pretty fucking weird. I forgot what this town is called, the hometown of Goemon and his friend Ibizumaru, I think his name is. Ibizumaru. What are you guys doing? Leave right now! Never come back again, you punks! Says the store manager. Ibizumaru! Why have you taken all of your clothes off? I thought I could negotiate a discount. With my hypnotic dance. Discount? We've been thrown out of the store because of your dance. He couldn't just understand the beauty in me. You worry me. What's happening, huh? If you think that's weird, just wait until, you know, things start picking up. Yes, that's a spaceship that's shaped like a peach, if you didn't, you know, realise. What was that big thing just now? Goemon! Isn't that the direction to Oreo Castle? Let me know if the volume is okay. I think I'm going to turn it down ever so slightly, but I think it's okay. I'll probably be streaming more N64 games in the coming months, but for now I figured this would be the inaugural one I would stream. I've arrived at my destination. Let's first attack the castle! I don't know what voices to give these to. I mean, I'm not good with voices anyway, but you know. Again, this big spaceship thing is just, like, if you didn't see it at the start, it's just shaped like a giant peach, I think. Well, 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 isn't this so peaceful here? My boy? Wait, what's that commotion outside? Fucking dead. Not really. What's going on? Just turns the castle into like a weird looking castle. If we proceed with our cunning plans... Alright. Right, well there goes the peach ship. Oh no, Oreo Castle! It's the Lord's place again? I didn't skip that text, by the way. That text skipped itself there. Wait for me, Goemon. I haven't changed yet. Give me a moment to go home and get changed into something decent. Oh, heck. Alright. Right, well here it is. Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. So yeah, it's a platformer action-adventure game with some Zelda elements in it. Oh, I can't pause the game? Hang on. I have to, like, step outside to pause it? Yeah, you have to step outside. Right, so I've got two characters right now. Also, you might notice there's a little bit of, like, black edges around the screen, like they changed the resolution during gameplay. But, you know what? I'm one step ahead. I've already taken care of that in advance, so it's nice and cropped, and it's all good to go. Right, so we are currently in the Goemon tenements. I forgot the name of this village. Alright, the aliens, the aliens! Okay. What? A UFO? What do you mean? I'm 85 years old, you know. So Goemon has a pipe that you can smack enemies with, but you can also throw coins, but that actually, you know, uses your actual, like, you actually toss your currency as a form of attack in this game. Like, you see I've got 115 right now, and I've got 114. Oh yeah, there's my mini-map, and how do I change? Oh, there we go. So here's Ibisu now. He's got a hammer, but he doesn't have a secondary attack yet. I think he unlocks that later. But yeah, this game's kind of cool. What's the fuss? Everyone's in a tizzy over some flying peach. You won't be able to steal my heart using just a flying peach. Did I mention this game is weird? In this world, there exist fortune dolls that bring you happiness. If you find one, take it no matter what. So let me show you something real quick. I'm gonna have Goemon stand here, and hopefully the camera doesn't fuck around. So check this out. It's called N64 Digital, that's what the thing is called. So this is a built-in, like, basically it's an HDMI chip that's been soldered into the N64 system. And you can configure, like, various things. Like, for example, if I go into smoothing and I turn the deblur off, like, look at the pixels around the stuff as I do this. Like, you can see, like, the N64 had, like, a blurring thing built in that made, like, the image a bit smoother for CRTs. But if you want those raw, crispy pixels, you turn this on to get rid of that blurring effect, which is basically how I'm going to be using this. And I think algorithm, like, kind of smooths out the corners, so it's kind of like a filter effect. But we're going to keep that off. We're just going to keep the pixels. But yeah, I was spending last night, like, tinkering with a bunch of different N64 games with the settings, and this is pretty much what I settled on. You can activate scan lines and shit as well. In fact, I'm going to show you that real quick. So if we go into video, and I think scalar? No. Retro FX. Yeah, here we go. So there's horizontal scan lines, which, I gotta be honest, I'm not really a fan of scan lines in games. Like, I get that it's trying to look like an old CRT or something like that, but it's not really for me. So I'm gonna keep that off. But yeah, it's a really cool piece of tech. It's a shame it cost me an arm and a leg to get it, but hey, at least I got it. If you're going on an adventure, it would be nice to purchase an item at the general store. It will come in handy when certain emergencies arise. Did I talk to you yet? Alright, about the flying peach. Right, so this is where I can save the game. Press the A button when you're ready. There we go. Game saved. Please come again. So I can buy different armors. I don't think I'll need anything for now. So I'll just not bother with that until maybe a bit later. I can also buy food items to go. Nope, that's the wrong place. I got turned around. Yeah, you can buy foods. And I don't know if you can take it to go. I think you might be able to. In fact, yeah, that item box at the bottom right corner of the screen there, that should be where it goes. But again, I'm not going to buy anything right now. I'm just going to save my monies. Also, you can talk to doggos in this. Arf, arf, help me, arf, arf. I'd better hurry and hide somewhere or else they'll take me in their UFO. It scares me just to think about it. So yeah, you can talk to doggos in this game, which is another thing you can do. It's a UFO, it's a flying peach. It's got to be an alien invasion. I bet whoever's riding that UFO is speaking kinda peachy. I do like the localization for this because they don't take it seriously at all, which, you know, that's kind of how you're supposed to do this. Like, because it's meant to be like a comedy sort of thing. I've stopped dieting just now. Clearly. Can't talk to these guys because there's an invisible wall there. Restaurant. Okay, this person's name is Restaurant. Oh, hello. What's it going to be today? So we can get dumplings, oden, or sushi. So this isn't stuff to go. I think this is just stuff that you just consume here if you want a quick heal. Let's get rid of the mini-map for now. Don't think I'll need that, taking up most of the screen. I know where to go, but I'm just going to see some flavor text before we start going in the right direction. Hey, so you're here to find out what I have to say. Listen, whenever you visit a town or a village, gather your information by listening to what the other people have to say. It's important for you to complete this game. Ah, I see, we're breaking the fourth wall already. Okay then, I see what you're doing there. It wasn't very often to see video games, like, you know, be self-aware back in these days. Like, this game came out in 1998, I think. Like, the very late 90s. MeleeKirby, the pipe maker who moved to Mount Fuji, is a UFO maniac. That's right, Mount Fuji is a location you can go to in this game. This game's world is loosely based on Japan. But for a UFO to appear after he moved? I should have taped it for him on a video camera. Again, very comedic. I think there is a map screen. Let's see, how do I bring that up? Pretty sure you can do that, unless I'm mistaken. Maybe not. Maybe there's a different button for it? Oh yeah, I can do this as well. I don't know why you would want to do this. I don't think there's really any place in the game where this is useful, as far as I'm aware. You can also attack while crouching or crawling. No matter what happens, I'll be sure to go to the Thunder Gate. That is the way of my life. Oh yeah, this guy in the purple coat, watch out for him, he's a mugger. If he touches you, you lose money. Just hit him once and he just runs away. The officer's duty is to defend the peace of this town. By the way, I have no job. Be careful, there are pickpockets in this area. If your money is stolen, just hit them and get your money back. It's a piece of cake. With 3 exclamation points. Gotta watch out for them pickpockets. There's another one there. Yeah, they seem to show up in this area of town. There we go. Get the fuck out of here. What's this? Front of castle, police box. So we need to head toward the castle, which is not this way. It is impossible to enter Audio Castle. However, there should be a start block set for emergency use. You should be able to move forward if you have the chain device used by MeleeKirby, the pipe maker. So I need to talk to the pipe maker, and he's in Mount Fuji, so that's where we need to go for now, because without that we cannot get to Audio Castle. That's basically what they're saying. Like, if we go this way... Is this bridge the actual Nihonbashi Bridge? I must say it is a beautiful bridge, fit for the honour of audio. Wait a minute. Let me look at that again. Okay, so this is the American version of the game that I'm playing right now, like, you know, the NTSC version. But why did they spell honour with a U? That is weird. I'm not playing the PAL version of this game. I was just there, but the bridge that leads to Audio Castle has been destroyed, so no one can get in. Now what's going to happen? To be continued. Yeah, I forgot there's like an NPC that like changes their dialogue depending on what happens in the game. It just keeps saying to be continued until like near the end of the game. But yeah, here's the part where we're supposed to cross. We cannot cross it because, you know, big gap in the bridge. Emergency star block in use. You can get through by using the chain pipe. Oh, there's one of those lucky cat dolls. Those are kind of important. Right, so I need to go to Mount Fuji before I can go across there. So let's do that. I believe it's in this direction. I'm mostly going off of memory, but I think I remember which way to go. I think it's down past this place. Fortune teller ahead. Yeah, so if you get stuck, you can just go to the fortune tellers, which I'm not going to get a fortune told, but I want to show you guys what the fuck the fortune teller looks like, because it's very bizarre. Plasma! Howdy, welcome to the Plasma Fortune Teller. I will solve your worries for 10 Rio Plasma. No thank you. Is this on Switch? Nope, this is actual hardware. This is on a real Nintendo 64. Go ahead then, worry for the rest of your life, Plasma. I wish this was on the Switch Online, but it's not, sadly. Right, so this is the way to Mount Fuji. Choppy. Oh, I'm tired. I just want to hurry up and eat and go to bed, Arf. So you cannot pet the dogs in this game, but you can talk to them. Which, you know, that's kind of a halfway. A UFO? Hahaha. But isn't our Choppy such a good dog? Yeah, I really hope this game, it was never on the Wii or the Wii U Virtual Consoles, which kinda sucks, because this is like one of the better N64 games. I guess Konami doesn't give a shit about Mystical Ninja. Right, so here's one of the open field areas. Kinda like Zelda again, it's just like you just run around and destroy enemies. I need to remember which button is the minimap, there it is. I don't know if I can bring up the map yet, or if that's even something you can do at the moment. Pretty sure there was a map system, but I don't know how you get access to that. Oh yeah, there's a coffee shop out here. Hey you're a traveller! Oh, that's right, you need to get it from this guy. How would you like a map to Japan? A map of Japan to assist you on your voyage? I'll sell it to you for a discount, how about it? Yeah, sure. Awesome, I like the way you said that with enthusiasm. I like people like you here, you can have it for no charge. Alright, we'll call this a present to you. There we go. Got the map of Japan for free of charge. Step outside the building and press start, and then you can switch the map and back by pressing the Z button. Alright, cool. Recently there has been mechanical robots appearing all over this place, attacking travellers on their path. You should be careful. Oh. How about some of our stamina dumplings? At 30 Rio, this will get you watering. Have you heard of the latest on the dancer called Impact? Apparently he's now a big star in the US. He's going to be in a movie. He's a model of the American dream. If you don't know who Impact is, don't worry about it. We're not going to be seeing Impact for a while. So, I've never played the SNES or like the older Mystical Ninja games, and I've only played a tiny bit of the sequel to this game. So maybe at some point in the future I'll check out all the other like Goemon games at some point. I've heard the SNES one's pretty good. Just never played that one. I remember you playing this game before. Yeah, I played this game a very long time ago, like 5 years ago. But back then my audio setup was shit and I was, you know, I was much worse at commentary in general. Like, I haven't gotten that much better, let's be real, but at least I've improved a little bit, and I think I would rather have this as like my proper playthrough to put on YouTube afterwards. Because my original playthrough is not on YouTube, and honestly, I don't think it's worth putting it on there. Let's switch to... Oh. Need to remember which button does what. Let's switch to Ibisumaru for now. I believe there's a hidden cat doll in this area. Not sure where it is though, it's somewhere around here. Might be over there. Yeah! Yeah! Also, it's a good idea to collect the money along the way. Yeah, that's the most we've seen of Goemon in the last decade, like, just mystical ninja costumes in, like, Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's kinda sad if you think about it. Right, you've got a silver fortune doll. With 3 more, your strength gauge will be increased by 1, so it's basically a heart piece. You need to get 3 more of those to get an extra heart container. A golden one will just instantly give you another heart. I don't know if I'm going to get all of the fortune dolls, because there is quite a lot of them in this game. Like, if you look at the HUD, you can see how many hearts you can get up to. So again, this is on real Nintendo 64 hardware. Like, if I do this, this is the menus built into the HDMI digital thing, the Nintendo 64 digital. And I can, like, change settings, like, put on, like, scan lines and shit. It's kinda cool. I like it. Like, I was tinkering with this a lot. But I think this setting looks pretty good. You can see the crispy pixels and it looks pretty nice on an HD TV. Oi! Right, so here's Mount Fuji. If I go to the map. So here, like this game's locations are based around, like, basically the whole game takes place in Japan. Like, this is, like, Japan's, like, geometry. Or I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's basically just the layout of Japan. I think you can zoom out. How do you do that? Ah, here we go. Right, well, there you go. There's Japan. Oh. Hang on. Let's do that, just so I know where I am. And let's unpause. I love in platformers when you can, like, rapidly climb ladders just by spam jumping. There's another fortune doll. I think there's a couple fortune dolls on Mount Fuji, and this is one of them. I don't know if I'll get all of the fortune dolls, but I'll try to get most of them. I think you can destroy those, actually. Yeah, you can destroy the boulders. Oh shit. I don't know if there's a camera button. Oh, I see. Right, okay, you hold the R button and press C left or C right. I had a feeling there was a camera button thing in this, but it's like a combination of buttons to do it. Golden dumpling, I think that's just full health. Yeah, I did hear about that. Goemon did have a TV show at one point, I think. It was like an OVA, or whatever you call them. I think I remember watching one episode of that like many, many years ago in the early days of YouTube. But I don't know if it's on there anymore. I could always look it up. Right, we're about halfway up. Oh, gotta watch out for these platforms. Oh, fuck. Oh. You can also zoom the camera out and in by pressing C up and C down while holding R. Kinda handy. Oh. Let's see. That doesn't really help me that much. Right, we're almost at the top. I think there's something nearby. I'm gonna see if I can find that first before I continue. Well, there's money, but that's not what I was looking for. I think there's like another fortune doll hidden somewhere, but I'm not sure what it is exactly. Oh yeah, there's a house built into there's a house built into this volcano or mountain. Can I... Oh, okay, you can go into, like, over-the-shoulder looking. That's kinda handy. I'm just double-checking to see if there's any fortune dolls that I missed. So I feel like there's a second one I didn't get. Anyway, let's go inside this house. I believe this is where that guy is. Change characters. Back to Goemon. Look at the way this guy just moves his arm and nothing else. Also, notice how the speed of his arm changes depending on whether or not dialogue is rolling out. Like, it goes faster when there's dialogue moving. Mokibe? Wow, I'm impressed you made it this far. What do you want from me? What are you doing here, or do you have a good pipe? Pipe? Let me think. Well, let's see. Yes! I know. Take this. I am honored to hand you my pipe. It attaches the block with the star mark. Right, got my first upgrade. The chain pipe. There's a game called Incredible Crisis. What is that about? With this, it is now possible to attach this to the star mark and cross large gaps. Right, so we now have the means to get to Odeo Castle. I wonder... I wonder... You could just cheese money here, you could keep getting... You can get 15 every time. If you really wanted to, you know, cheese money easily. Right, where's that second fortune doll? By the way, when you look over the shoulder like this, the controls are inverted. It's kind of weird. It's not like Mario 64. It's like it goes in the opposite direction of where you would expect it to go. I will say, for an N64 game, the draw distance is pretty good. Like, you see a bit of fog, but it's not that bad compared to, you know, how you would expect an N64 game to be like. It's a get of a misadventure of a family. It's a game of a let me read that again. It's a game about a misadventure of a family trying to do normal life stuff, but only something crazy happens. It's best to play it for yourself to see what I mean. What platform is it on? Oh shit! Oh god! Whoops! Guess I ain't getting that fortune doll if there was another one up there somewhere. I was trying to figure out where it was so I could jump down to it, but I think I screwed up. Oh god. I'm gonna go back up real quick to see if I can find it, because I probably did miss it somewhere. At least I think there are two here. I'm almost positive there's a second one that's hidden along the way up. Maybe it's down here? No, that's where the golden dumpling is. By the way, I love how that one ladder just sticks out underneath. But the developers were like, nah, it's fine, let's just leave it like that, no one's gonna notice. It's an old PS1 game. I'm gonna have to look into that then. I haven't shown you the chain pipe yet, I'm gonna show you in a minute. Let me just see if I can find this fortune doll. Oh. Not a good place to look around there. Oh. Yeah, maybe I didn't miss one then. I don't really see it anywhere. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I saw. I don't know. Maybe it's just me thinking I saw something. Nah, you know what? It's fine. If I did miss one, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to waste any more time here. Right, let's go back to town, and then we can go to Odio Castle. Odio Castle. You want to know one way you can tell this is actual hardware and not an emulation? The frame rate. Because I'm pretty sure if you emulated this, the frame rate wouldn't be as choppy. Like, I don't miss the era of, like, you know, choppy frame rates, but it kind of has a bit of a charm to it. Like, this was the early days of, like, 3D video games. It's still very playable and responsive, mind you. Like, playing this on, like, you know, an HDMI upscaler on an LCD, it plays well. Still, I would say it still, like, feels very responsive, very playable. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the chain pipe, so here's the chain pipe. And it lets you stretch out to hit things from a distance. It's a pretty good weapon to get early in the game. Yeah, it's essentially a whip. It's a cool whip. Cool whip! Again, you can throw money in this game if you want to, but you're actually just throwing cash away if you do that. There's only like one part of the game that I think you actually have to throw money to get in upgrades, but that's not until later on. Gotta watch out for the pickpocket. I think the pickpocket is over there. Ugh! I can feel my blood rushing! I want to totally master the art of swordsmanship. Oh. Got you. Yeah, that's right, you better fucking run. Right, so now that we have the whip. There we go. Need to find one more silver doll so I can get an extra heart container. Right, so yeah, this is the way to Odeo Castle. How's the volume for the game? It's not too loud, is it? Oh. Cool camera. Yeah, you just keep turning around. I did not tell it to do that, by the way. I told it to turn around a little bit and it did a full 360. That was weird. The music in this game is pretty good. Right, here we are, Odeon Castle. Odeo Castle, I mean, not Odeon Cinema Castle. Do you wish to save the game in your adventure diary? Alright. When you're ready, press the A button and press B to cancel. Your game has been recorded in the adventure diary. Right, so that's a save point. Usually you go to, like, the hotels to save, but you can also, you know, save at the certain signs in the game. So this seems like a good place to grind for money, should I ever need more money later. I get quite a good bit of money there. It's like, what, 15 times 6? That's 60, 70, 18. That's like 90 coins. That's almost 100 in that room alone. If my math is correct, that's what it amounts to. Oh, fuck. Good job. So, Odeon Castle, like, this game has, like, some elements of Zelda, like, you know, the heart containers and whatnot. This is another aspect that is very Zelda-esque. There's, like, dungeons you go through, and this is the first one. So this is basically this game's Duco tree, but it's got more to it, I think. So you just collect keys, you go through the dungeon, you get upgrades, you get, like, various things. You find the map, you find the compass, you find the boss room, and then you're done. It's basically just a Zelda dungeon. I wonder if I have access to, like, part of the map yet. Let's see. No, I need to find the map first before I can do that. Oh. The whip is cool, but if you miss your target, then you have to wait for the whip to retract before you can hit again. So in some cases you might not want to use the whip, you might want to just do the 3-hit combo. Just so you can be absolute sure that you hit your target. Alright, another silver key. I'm going to switch back and forth between Goemon and Ibisumeru. What's that? Oh, it's Mr. Elephant. You now have access to the map showing the inside of this castle. Press the start button and switch to the map with the Z button. Right, there we go, so now we can see what the map looks like. So yeah, this map has 3 floors. I assume the boss is on the 3rd floor. Oh hey, look, there's another silver doll. You know what that means? Extra health. There we go. Your health is shared across all the playable characters you play as in this game, by the way, so it's not like I can switch to a different character and I'll have a full health bar. I'll still have like the same amount of health I had when I had like the previous character. Feels good to play this game again after, like, several years. Again, this is one of my favourite N64 games. It's a really fun platformer and adventure game. Even though it borrows a lot from, like, Ocarina of Time, I feel like it's got a lot of creativity to it. And as you progress through the game, you get more characters and more abilities to work with. And the story just gets more and more weird. It's an all-around pretty good game. Oh. This also seems like a good place to get money. Yeah, I would like to see Goemon come back in some form. Like, I'd be down for a complete remake of this game if Konami, you know, ever decides to make a video game again, which, you know, at this rate I don't think they will, but it would be nice. But I don't think, realistically, that will ever happen. I mean, never say never, but you know, just, Konami has fallen so far from grace that at this point I feel like it's never going to be a reality. But who knows, maybe I'll be surprised. Again, never say never. I can still enjoy this game if I can't enjoy that. It feels weird having a Nintendo 64 sitting next to me while I play this. And I'm holding like the actual N64 controller. Again, not emulation, like just an HDMI upscaler to make the game look as crispy as possible. Again, this is one of those games that's like very infamous for being very difficult to emulate. Like, I've tried emulating it in the past, and it's like, it's the kind of game where you can emulate it, but you're going to have a lot of trouble doing so, and even if you think you've, like, jumped through all the hoops, there's still hoops you can't jump through. For, like, certain issues that are just, like, unsolvable. Like, it's a mess trying to emulate a game like this. Like, there's just some N64 games out there that will not play ball even if you want them to. And sadly, this is one of them. That's why I would rather play this on real hardware so that I don't have to deal with that bullshit and get the most authentic experience. Like, I'm always a pro emulation person, but at the same time, there are times where, you know, you just can't really do much about it. Also, there's just, like, sentient dumplings on this floor. So here's a cool touch. Now that we're on the 2nd floor, the music has started picking up a bit. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's now added more, like, instruments. Ah, shit. Oh hey, there's another fortune doll. 3 more to go. I think Ibisumiru's like hammer is bigger than you know, Goemon's pipe. Like the hitbox is bigger. Oh, fuck. Guess I can just do that instead. Hey, look at this. It's a giant hand kind of looking thing. Totally not foreshadowing. Sometimes the camera goes a little bit crazy and like turns like almost 360 degrees by itself. Like you try to turn it by a little bit and it turns by a lot for some reason. I've noticed that a couple times now. What is this again? Mr. Arrow now shows the location of the boss on the map. Right, okay, so now I can see where the boss is. Yeah, it's on the 3rd floor. It's up there. Shouldn't be too long before I get to the 3rd floor then. First dungeon's not super long. Here's more sentient dumplings. Where? Again, totally not foreshadowing here, but it's like a giant, like, stone body thing just in the middle of the room. Don't mind that. It's a decoration. Give me 1 second, real quick, 1 moment. Alright, sorry about that. Still got a little bit of a lingering congestion because it's hay fever season right now, so... Like, I just got over the cold last week, so... Still dealing with that, you know, lingering sniffles. I'm okay, though. Again, hay fever season's always it's always a treat when that comes around. What's that? You thought you thought the annual regular cold was not enough? Well, have I got a treat for you? Here, have another cold in the middle of like spring/summer. Enjoy. Have a cold every 6 months. Oh, I think we're about to fight the boss. Eat Vic. Baron. I think I know what voice I'm gonna give this person. So, I was sure I had something down there. Was it you guys? What the? Well, who in the world are you? My name is Baron. I've come to make Audio Castle a beautiful stage. Stage? What do we need a stage for? Goemon, this smells like danger to me. Why don't we just grab this weirdo by the throats and beat him up a bit? Holy shit, I forgot this dialogue. Just like, dialogue that just pretty much spells out, oh, let's just fucking, you know, do violence in a cartoon game. Who are you calling a weirdo? Maybe I'll just beat you up. I'm also going to spin! And yes, this game has canned laughter in it. It really is a comedy game. Oh hey, another one of these. Right, well that's convenient. Right, here comes the boss. So you think we'd be fighting Baron in some form? Nope, we're fighting a giant, like, stone monkey head called Congo. The boss fights in this game have some pretty good music attached to them. Just keep hitting the weak point for massive damage. It's a pretty straightforward boss fight, nothing too much this one. The hitbox is very generous as well, like the hitbox is gigantic, like the one you have to hit to actually do damage. Right, I think this is the last phase. You don't really change anything up, like you think they would add more lasers and like, you know, obstacles, but no, it's just the exact same thing like 4 or 5 times. Oh, got another one. I thought for sure it would be dead that time, but nope, one more go arounds. There we go. Very easy. Received the medical moon in the shape of the moon. We're safe now, thanks to you. Lord, what has become of Audio Castle? Suddenly there was this bright light and the next thing I know, well, look around you. We saw it from outside. The whole castle transformed when that peach beam hits. I remember that strange man was yelling something like instant stage beam. Instant what? That's a strange name. By the way, where did that weirdo go? He rushed off in an awful hurry. I've got a favour to ask of you. Could you catch the guys that did this to Audio Castle for me? I beg you. What if I said give me a break? I've never heard anything so sad in my life. Of all people, Ibe-Sumeru the hero. I beg you once again, please. You can't expect to get away with this. Good, I knew I could count on you. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this with you. As long as you've got this, you'll be able to open the gates. Alright, cool. Give me that. I'm counting on you. Save the game. Game has been saved. Nice. Gonna check something real quick. One moment, please. Alright. Right, before we continue, I'm gonna check one thing in here. Got so much money now from this area. So I'm gonna go back to that second floor room, the one that was like, had something else in it that we couldn't get to. So I'm gonna do that real quick. It'll take me a couple minutes to get there. And then we'll leave. Pop! Nice noise. Got pushed right into that. Was it this area? I don't think it was. Don't think it was. Let me double check. Okay, well I don't think it's this room, but I do need to go this way to get to the second floor. I think it was on the second floor I saw it. Sadly, there's no way to quick exit out of a dungeon, so I have to come back the way I came in order to, you know, leave. Let me just check where we are. Right, I see where we're going. The map actually shows me that I've not been in a certain door yet, so we're going to go in that direction. I think I am going the wrong way. Ah, shite! It's this door. I mean, I've been in this door before, it's just something a bit further on that I haven't been in yet. And there's a very good reason why I didn't go in there before. So you remember that bit of foreshadowing, the giant, like, hand that we saw that blocked one path? Well, that hand is gone now because we beat the boss. Because, you know, we destroyed not only the head, but the entire body, apparently, so now we can go in this door. And we get a whole bunch of money and an extra fortune doll, so one more to go. So yeah, you can easily miss this room if you don't come back and check it. Oh, ninjas. Don't mind me just trying to rush my way back. Try to speed things up so we can get to the next part of the game. Oh, stay away from that. I'm gonna have to pause real quick, 1 second. Again, sorry, having sinus issues, but I'm okay. Did I even destroy these things? Nope. They are indestructible. Again, it seems like a pain for you to have to come back into, like, the castle just to get that one fortune doll, but... oh, wrong way. But we're almost out now. It's kind of worth it in the long run, because we'll get more health overall, since we're getting that. Oh, shit. Might as well get some more monies. Oh hey look, we stopped at exactly 888. Nice. Oh yeah, I should probably save the game actually. Yeah, at least it's not 666. Right, so that pass that the Lord gave me should let me leave town to get to the next part of the game. I mean, technically we could leave town, but we could only leave from the direction of Mount Fuji. The other gate in the town was blocked off by, like, some guard or something. You have to show them this pass so that they can let you out. So that woman NPC that said to be continued, I think she'll say something different now that I've beaten that first boss. So let's talk to her real quick, see what she's got to say. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I wonder when that bridge to Odio Castle is going to be fixed. Maybe I should fix it. To be continued. Yeah, I think she says something different depending on which part of the game you're at. I think most NPCs are like that, actually. It's just her in particular I find funny because it always ends with to be continued, like they expect you to come back and talk to her. Let's see if I can find that gate that leads outside of town. Oh yeah, I should probably also rest up. Is this the hotel? Oh yeah, coffee shop. So this is apparently a plot important character right here, Omitsu. What's going on out there? A strange UFO has come to town. A UFO? You mean like a flying saucer? Does that mean the aliens have come? So yeah, I don't know what this character... Like, this character's apparently pretty important later in the game. I guess Goemon knows her in some level, I don't know. Maybe it's explained in a different mystical ninja game I've never played before. How can I help you? I've come to see Omitsu. I've come to order pizza. Can I have jelly donuts instead? I don't doubt it. Omitsu is the beauty of this town. This coffee shop says you have to drink your coffee while standing up. But that's okay, because this is where Omitsu, the most beautiful woman in town, works. I just can't settle down until I eat and eat and eat. So, I will have some kiwi dumpling, iced tea, custard rice cakes, and some cinnamon rice crackers. Whoops, I forgot my wallet. They should have played the laughing track there. Omitsu's the cutest girl I've ever seen. When my eyes meet even for a brief moment, it's magic! I feel like there's some subtext that's been left out that was in the Japanese version of the game. Give me the Odin. There we go. I should probably also find the hotel so that I can save my progress. I think this is the hotel. Nope, that's not the hotel. I believe this is where the hotel is. Or the inn, I mean, kind of same difference, sort of. There we go. I'm not interested in flying peaches, I want something more funky and exciting. Okay, so the NPCs do change their dialogue depending on what's happening in the game. In this world, there exist fortune dolls that bring you happiness. If you find it, take it no matter what. Okay, that one's the same. Well, at least things have calmed down. The new person will now move in without any worry. New person? I heard from Princess Yuki that something strange is happening at Odio Castle. I just have to see the dumplings running up and down the hallway. But I wonder if they can't be eaten. So apparently a new person moved in somewhere. Are you the new person? Oh. I see, right, okay. The Lord has, like, moved here. Sorry to put you through this trouble, but until this incident is resolved, I will be staying here at your place, Goemon. Don't worry, I'll do the dishes. Imagine that. I completely forgot that these two even, like, fucking come to this area. Princess Yuki, living in the real world is so exciting. And the dumplings at the coffee shop are so delicious. I should get the recipe for those dumplings. I've never tried dumplings before. I wonder if I imagine they must be nice. My cousin who lives 2 houses down takes care of the cleaning of the house next door. Alright. I guess I'll talk to all these NPCs in case there's like something cool in one of them. Like some hidden secret or whatever. Oh, well this house is empty. If you're wondering why don't I try jumping up to the platforms, there's just invisible walls all around the edges. Like, look at this. You cannot go up there at all. Someone new is moving into the house next door. Oh, I see. So it's not the Lord and Princess Yuki? So wait, why don't they move into the empty house then and not take up, like, Goemon space? You saw a UFO. Oh, I should have gone to see it. Oh no, what a drag. Okay. Right, well there's no real important information down here, it seems like. The Lord and Princess Yuki were both at Goemon's house. I couldn't believe it. Alright, good information. Right, so... let's see if I can figure out where to go in next. Are you out of your mind? I have never eaten a UFO before. I feel like there's something down there, is there? Hang on. Let me try the stands here so that I can do something. Oh, there's just money down there. It is possible to go in the water, but we don't have that ability yet. You don't get that until much later in the game. Oh. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Thief. Right, I think I know where I'm going. I think I need to go this way. Officer, anyone planning to cause trouble will fall victim to my atomic stick! I'm in love with this Thundergate. Why don't we start a society for this Thundergate? I'm a little bit lost right now. I'm trying to figure out where... I'll eventually find out where the gate is. I think it's this way? This is Audio Town. It's where the real Edo people live. Oh yeah, here we go. This is where I'm supposed to be. Gatekeeper, wait a minute! That's the Lord's Super Pass. As long as you have it, you can open the gates. Okay. Is there a fortune doll in here? I feel like there should be. Oh. Guess I'm going this way then. Yeah, there's a fortune doll. I can see it in the distance. See, if this was on a CRT, I wouldn't be able to fucking tell that was a fortune doll from a distance. Nice. Right, now I need to get back up there, and then we can continue. Sadly, the swimming is very slow in this game, so this will take a couple minutes. I was planning to go to the northeast region, just east of Musashi. But someone left a metal chest in the middle of the roads, making it impossible to pass. East of Musashi. Right, I think I know where I'm going now, in order to get back to that spot. Sorry for wasting a lot of time here, I was just looking around, see if I could find anything that I may have missed in talking to NPCs. What do you have to say? I've always hated UFO, and carrots, arf. Wait, dogs can eat carrots? Okay then. That's it for us. If only the title to this game was starring Gatekeeper rather than starring Goemon. Then we'd have a lot more fun. Oh. We'll just keep standing here until you clear the game. Kinda painful. Kinda depressing. I do like this game's sense of, like, humour. It's got a lot of fourth wall breaking humour, which I always enjoy. So I believe this place is Musashi. Yeah, this is what the guy was talking about. We can't go through there yet. You need to get an ability to move that. Down here. Apparently nothing. So this is where we are right now. I think we'll be getting to one of the best parts of the game very soon. Shinago Iga. Think I read that right? It's gonna be hard reading Japanese names in English. I feel there's a fortune doll hidden here as well. My fortune doll senses are tingling. I feel like each and every new area I go to, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, there's a fortune doll hiding here somewhere. Nothing down there, I don't think. Just double checking. Yep. Right, so before we continue, I'm just going to quickly check something, which is kind of important. Right, okay. Just having a look at something real quick. Again, don't mind me just idling for a moment. I'm just looking at, like, I'm basically looking at the manual for the game, because the next part of the game, it doesn't really explain stuff you can do. So, I'm looking at the manual ahead of time so I know exactly what I'm doing. I'll explain in a minute. Right, I see. Okay. Right. I think I can remember all of that. Again, don't mind, it'll become clear in just a couple minutes what I was looking up. I actually have it on hand in case I need to look at it again. Right, so here's just a house over there. Totally normal house. Oh. Alright, well I guess that house is just fucking destroyed. Just out of nowhere. Oh my! Oh no. Take that shell. It looks like he just ate it. See this? It's the Triton shell that summons the gigantic robot Impact. The wise man had it. And so this rubble is all that remains of the wise man's house? Hey man, what are you doing here? Oh my god! Oh my god! You're the weirdo from Audio Castle. I like how he just says, oh my god. Like, how many video games in the late 90s do you see a character doing that? E for everyone. Not only Audio Castle, but now the wise man's home. How senseless can you be? You weirdo! You keep calling me weirdo. It's not nice to call people names. I'm going to crush you with my robots. I'm James from Team Rockets. That's the voice I'm going for. You coward! I'm not letting you get away this time. Right, let's save the game. We're about to be doing a cool set piece. Also, I feel like this next part is going to get content claimed as well, so if it does end up getting blocked worldwide or shit, I'm going to have to edit the audio, which kind of sucks. But while it's live on Twitch, I guess we're just going to enjoy this. So, enjoy. Hey! Also, there's an Easter egg here. Check out his head. Yep, I can do that for some reason. Right, so it's basically just like Power Rangers now. We've got a Megazord. And before we fight... oh, shit. Before we fight the boss, we've just got to destroy as many enemies as possible to build up our energy. And yes, you can destroy houses and castles along the way as well. Can't destroy the bridges, so you've just got to jump over them. Oh. Oh. Alright then. You cannot die during this segment. You just respawn if you make a mistake. I always really enjoyed this part of the game. This was like one of the coolest things about this. Oh fuck. A little bit late on the jump there. Alright, now for the boss fight. So you remember how I said it was pretty much just Power Rangers when you get the Megazords? The wartime kabuki robot, Kashiwagi. Gonna pull him in with my chain. Oh, broke free. So there is a whole moveset that the game does not explain to you. That's why I have the manual, so that I can see what those moves are. Because I'm going to see if I can try and do some... Oh, fuck. There we go. Super punch combo. And we fucking boot him for good measure. Spring kick, down, down A. Or down C, A. Oh. Let's see, what else do we have here? Guards. Oh yeah, we can block these. Fuck. Super pipe combo, B-A-R-R-A. Let's try that one. As soon as I get a moment to. Oh. Oh, I managed to stop him! So the oil counter is how much health I've got left, if you're wondering. Right, B-A-R-R-A. Gonna see if I can do that next time he gets close to me. Nope. Nope, not gonna let you do that. Oh, I smacked him with my pipe. Okay then. Right, I think he's close enough to death that I can finish him off with my biggest attack. The laser mouth. Oh shit. Gonna have to wait. Yeah, this segment's really cool, I like this. Ugh. Can't really do it right now while this is happening. Oh, you can still hit him while he's doing that? Right, okay. That's the strongest attack, by the way. Like, the flashing bars in the middle indicates that you're ready to do that move. And if you can land it, it does a lot of damage. I think it does like 500 damage alone. But yeah, I had to look at the manual because the manual gives you the full list of moves. For some reason, the in-game doesn't tell you about that. Like, when I grew up with this game, I didn't fucking know you could do any of that shit. I was just like, oh, punch, punch, kick. Because that's pretty much all I figured out. Well, I have to get going. We're filming a movie. First, I have to get to America. If you need me again, call me. Yeah, so apparently Impact is a big American star. Right, game has been saved. I'm gonna move on to Pokemon Legends Arceus in just a couple minutes. But let's check out the next town over before we do that. So Zazen Town is the next area. Oh, hello there, yay. So it was you guys. Yay! What are you doing here? I was following that peach-shaped UFO. Just as I suspected. That UFO has something to do with what's happening, doesn't it? Yes, definitely. Narrator. In order to defend the peace of Japan, the secret ninja agent, Yae, has begun to investigate the strange occurrences happening throughout Japan. They are thought to be caused by the mysterious flight gang. And did you find anything out about this flight gang? Well, all I found out was that there are several members. They all call themselves the Peach Mountain Shoguns. Peach Mountain? Huh, I didn't care if we're talking about Peach Mountain or Chestnut Mountain, or even a Pear Mountain. They'd better be ready, because I'm gonna kick their butts. It looks like our objectives are the same. Wow, then we can go together on our adventures. Yes, I guess you're right. The secret ninja agent Yae becomes your ally. Right, so we've got a new playable character now. And she has a sword. She doesn't have any secondary abilities or weapons yet, but she'll get one eventually as you progress through the game. I don't know if she does more damage than other characters, I'm not entirely sure. Where's the hotel? The inn? I believe there's an inn somewhere. I don't think it's up there. I think this is where the inn is. I'm not sure. No, it's not. Oh, that's the fortune teller. Don't need that. I'm just gonna see if I can find the inn so I can save my progress before we stop. So, give me a couple minutes to look for it because I honestly don't know where it is. See, all the signs and stuff are in Japanese, or it's just like symbols, so I really don't know where. I don't know where the inn is. Okay, here we go. We are in the inn. Right, let's save our game. So I think I'm going to stop here for now. We got a new character, we beat a couple bosses, we just did that really cool impact segment. And yeah, I think that would be a good place to stop for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play Mystical Ninja starring Goemon for the first time in like, I don't know, about 5 years. And playing it on real hardware with an HDMI upscaler. Really good, the HDMI thing, I really like it. It works really well. So we will come back to this pretty soon, probably do it at some point over the weekend or like early next week. I will probably resume this.